A Stargate device of extraterrestrial origin is in the United States, according to claims. Dr. Dan Burisch has a PhD in microbiology and is a former member of the United States Secret Service. Burisch knows disturbing information about extraterrestrial alien time machines called looking glasses, or Orion Cube Stargate, secret government plans, and the extinction of the human race. Dan Burisch, born in California in 1964, studied microbiology and psychology at the University of Las Vegas, Nevada. He graduated in 1986 and received his PhD in microbiology in 1989 from New York State. In 1986, he received an unexpected visit from the University of Las Vegas from the so-called secret government of the United States. Two of these men in military uniform offered Dan a job to work for them in complete secrecy. In 1987, he started working in a Nevada government office. In 1989, he worked on a secret project called Sharp Storm, quote unquote. But in 1994, he was transferred to an underground area called Fourth Century, which is part of Area 51, where he began to work on the Aquarium project, the inner parts, a great depth of Area 51 of the S4 base, where, according to by Dan Burisch, there are portals and alien crafts. And there he learned about military spaceships and extraterrestrial beings. In one wing, there was information about beings called Orion from Orion, and extraterrestrial beings from the Zeta Reticuli star system. Dan Burisch learned of a copy of President Eisenhower's agreement with these two races, including extraterrestrial life forms called the P-50s, and then the so-called Orions or Orionians. In a room called Galileo, Burisch could see different kinds of spacecraft. One such spacecraft was a craft worked on by Bob Lazar, the well-known former nuclear physicist who was also on duty at Area 51 in the 1980s, and was one that, having to do with the one that crashed in Roswell in 1947. According to Colonel Philip J. Corso, 1914 to 1997, who wrote the book The Day After Roswell, the interplanetary aliens controlled the craft that crashed in Roswell directly with the brain. Corso stated that the alien spaceship was the key to technological progress. Eisenhower met with several alien races who warned him to abandon atomic weapons and prevent a future nuclear holocaust. During this meeting, diplomatic discussions took place between the civilizations, and an agreement was passed to abduct humans to study them as long as they did not suffer and did not remember their experience, according to these claims. And the tribes of Orion gave him a cube about 8 centimeters wide by 8 centimeters long, capable of predicting the future. A copy of the Orion Cube is a Stargate-type device, also known as a mirror, and it's hidden in Area 51. Burisch worked directly on the Majestic 12, which is related to the gates in time or dimensional portals. There are also devices made on Earth, but with alien technology. And according to Dr. Burisch, information about how stargates were built also existed in ancient Sumeria, who used to communicate with other civilizations through these stargates, which gives access to a wormhole. Dan Burisch describes a stargate located in Area 51, saying that next to this huge device was a platform that allowed him to drop an object into the wormhole to travel to other stars, and he can teleport from materials to living organisms, even humans, from one part of the galaxy to another in seconds. But Burisch says he has seen one person being a victim to these experiments. This device can be used to see future events, he says, and according to Burisch, there are 50 stargates on Earth, and the human race is in grave danger of extinction. What do you think about this? Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.